What is going on, guys? It is your role model of the IWC Gamers Goon here today with your AEW Revolution review, reactions, all of that fun stuff. Give me 3 seconds so I can pull up the card so we can talk about it. But as you can see with my hat here, this beautiful hat, I am repping Illinois today because in the middle of Revolution, Illinois concluded their game against Iowa. I was going back and forth. I had one on my iPad and one on the TV. Revolution was on the TV. Illinois game was on my iPad. Kept looking back and forth. So for about 2 to 3 in-game minutes, I was not paying attention to the dog collar match. So I'm not gonna necessarily have much to say about that. But it's been a good day, to be honest. Pay-per-view wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. Was it worth the $50? I don't know. If I were to give this pay-per-view a rating, it'd probably be a 7 out of 10. Solid stuff all around. But let's get into it. The pre-show, we started off with Layla Hirsch and Chris Statlander. This match was nothing special. I texted my dad after this match immediately. I was like, well, that's why it's on the buy-in. It wasn't really anything really that noteworthy. Nothing really happened. Layla Hirsch did end up winning. But that's really it. There's not much to really talk about when it comes to that match specifically. Then we had the second match, Hook going up against QT Marshall. Solid match, short little match. Basically just showed you what Hook's capable of. I believe this was the longest Hook match we've seen. And he finished it off with a kind of like a sleeper hold type of thing. Hook, he's going to be solid. He's going to be solid when we start seeing him in these longer matches. It's going to be interesting to see him get in there with some of the better guys, to see him get in there with a Sammy Guevara, to see them get in there with a Darby, to see them get in there with one of those guys that are known for their work rate. But Hook winning, I liked it. I thought it did what it needed to do. Nothing crazy. Everybody loves Hook. So it served its purpose. And then we got the House of Black match going up against Death Triangle. Malachi Brody and Buddy Matthews going up against Pac, Penta, and Eric Redbeard. I do like Eric Redbeard in AEW. I do think it's a good fit. I think he kind of has that aesthetic to him that screams AEW. And I like it. But as for this match, man, was it good? Yeah. Any match with Malachi is going to be good. Any match with Buddy Matthews is going to be good. Penta is going to be good. Pac is going to be good. But, I mean, it kind of, you knew where it was going. You knew where it was going. And I probably would have rather seen this moved on to the main card, so it felt like it was more important. But outside of it being a little bit predictable and felt like it wasn't as important, I think this was a solid match. Then we started off the actual card with a very good match between Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho. I like this match personally. I'm a big fan of Eddie Kingston. I love his work. Chris Jericho is somebody that I think a lot of people are starting to get a little bit tired of. He's been around a little bit too long, and he's starting to get he's not a like go away heat way, but he's starting to get in at the point where people are souring on him. He's starting to get at the point where I believe Cody was when he was going in the Anthony Ogogo feud last year. Half the crowd souring on him. Some of the crowd still likes him. He's kind of in a weird spot. I think what's best for Jericho, honestly, is to catapult this loss to Eddie Kingston, because he lost to Eddie Kingston. Big win for Eddie Kingston, his first big pay-per-view win, I believe. Catapult this loss and take some time off. Take some time off. Give it 2 months. Give it 3 months. Come back later in the summer months. Come back at Double or Nothing. Come back sometime down the line. Come back at All Out even if you want to take a longer vacation. Just stay away for a little bit. Make it so that when you come back, it's a big deal. Because I'm not gonna lie, Chris Jericho. I mean, he's treated like a big deal still, but he doesn't feel like a big deal anymore. So I personally have Chris Jericho off TV for a few months, maybe a month, maybe two, maybe a little bit longer than that. Depends how committed you are. Depends what Jericho wants to do. Obviously, Jericho has many other avenues of getting money. He's has Fozzy. He has the cruises. He's one of the biggest stars outside of AEW that AEW currently has. Just like Roman, he kind of has the appeal of Hollywood a little bit. When he's in the WWE, he has a career outside of the WWE. That's what Jericho is. He has a career outside of AEW currently, um, and I feel like he could take some time off and go do some things. Because I'm gonna be honest, we need to see Chris Jericho take a little bit of time off. Next, we get my favorite match of the night, a triple threat tag team match for the AEW World Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. We had the Bucks of Youth, Matt and Nick Jackson, going against Dragon, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. And we had them going against the tag team champions, Jurassic, Express, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus. This match was awesome. This actually was my match of the night, believe it or not. And people are probably going to come back at me and argue. Sorry if you can hear that. They're probably going to come back at me and argue that there was some matches that could have been match of the night, like the main event, potentially the Bryan Danielson match. There's going to be people that are going to argue that with me, but to me, this was my favorite match of the night, man. It was fast-paced. Luchasaurus looked awesome. Dragon looked awesome. The Bucks of Youth did their thing. This was tag team wrestling. This was laid out perfectly for the 18 minutes that it was. It was beautiful. It was picture perfect. I texted my dad immediately after this. I said, this by far is the best match so far that we've seen this year. Obviously, year's kind of young. That's not an unfair statement. And he said 5 stars. I said, 5 stars, probably not. Maybe a 4.5, maybe a 4.75. I don't know what Meltzer's going to rate it. But to me, this is my favorite match of the year so far. And I was actually shocked that Jurassic Express maintained holding the titles. That was shocking to me. Next, we had Wardlow in a match with the face of the Revolution, which he won, which was shocking to me. I thought they'd go with Keith Lee. They did not. Keith Lee was in this match. Orange Cassidy was in this match. Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Christian Cage. Ricky Starks, man, his ass took a beating. He took a goddamn beating. And it was crazy, man. He took a goddamn beating. But Wardlow was shocking to me. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought they were gonna go with Keith Lee. That's kind of what they like doing. And they didn't do that. Orange Cassidy had some cool moments. Hobbs got his ass beat, like I said. Keith Lee and Powerhouse Hobbs had a cool moment. Christian Cage did his thing. But at the end, I like Wardlow getting the chance, man. I like giving a chance to somebody that hasn't had a chance yet. Somebody that's been there, hasn't had a chance. Wardlow fits that bill. I love it. I love it. Then we had maybe, potentially, some people's favorite part of the night. We had Jade Cargill against Tay Conti for the AEW TBS Women's Championship. And they actually had a moment where they literally kissed. I'm not joking. I am not joking at all. There's a lot of people jealous, including me. Both of those women. Great women. Both of them got it lucky. They got it lucky tonight, man. They got it lucky tonight. I'm sorry to be a little bit of a simp right now, but they both got it lucky tonight, man. Jade Cargill did her thing. She looked great. She defeated Tay Conti. This match, honestly, wasn't anything all that great. It wasn't anything all that great. But that moment was pretty interesting to say the least. I think that was more so just a cool down because the next match was CM Punk versus MJF in the dog collar match. Like I said, part of this match I did not watch. I did end up watching the ending of it. It was a bloody match. Wardlow came out, left his diamond ring that MJF had, the Dynamite Diamond ring from whenever, from like 2 years ago or 1 year. I don't even know how long it's fucking been. He left it out there, and CM Punk used it, and MJF ended up losing to CM Punk. CM Punk. Oh, also CM Punk came out with a Ring of Honor theme song. That was awesome, man. Because MJF came out to Colder Personality like for like 5 seconds, and then it cut the music and played MJF's music. And I'm like, that's not gonna feel as cool the second time. And then we hear new music. I'm like, hold on. That's Ring of Honor Punk. Sure enough, he comes out in the same gear he wore in Ring of Honor, the white jacket, the shorts. It was pretty cool, man. It was a pretty cool moment. It was pretty cool to look at. CM Punk paying tribute to Ring of Honor, man. They just bought Ring of Honor. I actually recorded my last video before I knew about that. But they just bought Ring of Honor, so that's pretty cool, man. Pretty damn cool if you ask me. Next we had the Women's World Championship match between Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, open wide, Britt Baker. Yes. We always support my girl, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD around here. We always do. And she was going up against Thunder Rosa. I'm gonna be honest, this shocked the hell out of me, man. This shocked the ever-living hell out of me. I, for one, did not expect them to... And, wait a minute, I just realized something, too. I think I might have just realized something. I don't think there was a single title change on the show. I did not think Thunder Rosa was going to lose, but it makes sense, because I believe in 2 weeks, or a few shows, soon, Thunder Rosa is going to have another opportunity to go up against Britt Baker, I believe. Because I believe one of these shows are going to be around her hometown or something like that. I saw something on Twitter. It's like, oh, Thunder Rosa is going to win in such and such town in a few weeks. Maybe it's just a feel-good story currently being waited on. But that shocked the ever-living hell out of me, man. I did not expect Britt Baker to win. Good for her, though. Good for her. Then we had Moxley versus Bryan Danielson. This match was solid, man. This match was absolutely solid. Everything you would expect out of Moxley and Danielson. Bryan, obviously, very technical. Moxley doing what he does. Bryan actually shouldn't have lost this match, man. Bryan almost won this damn match, but he didn't let go of the hold, and Moxley pinned him. He fucking pinned him. Bryan was upset. Got a little upset after the match. I mean, that's on you, Bryan. That's on you, buddy. That's on you, my guy. Moxley ended up winning. Did what it needed to do. I wasn't a huge fan of this match. I could see how some might be. But it was a solid match. I'll give it like a 3.7. Then we had the 6-man tornado tag match between Sammy Guevara, Sting, and Darby Allin going up against Andrade, Hardy, and Cassidy. Isaiah Cassidy, not Orange. It was a 6-man tornado tag match, man, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Matt Hardy. Every time I come on here and talk about AEW and I talk about Matt Hardy, I have to say it every single time I mention Matt Hardy's name. I am not a fan of Matt Hardy's current role in AEW. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's entertaining. I don't like anything about it. Not a single thing about it. And I hate saying that about this match because this match was not good or not bad. Sting had a very cool moment, but it had Matt Hardy in it, and that alone made me not like the match. That alone made me not like the match because I am not a big fan of Matt Hardy right now. He is on my bad side of the list. He is literally on the get off of my TV list for me. I don't want to see him right now unless you move him away from Private Party, let him go do his solo thing, or team him up with Jeff when Jeff inevitably comes to AEW. Until then, I don't want to see anything to do with Matt Hardy in a team. I don't want to see Matt Hardy talk to Private Party. I don't want to see Matt Hardy look at Private Party. And I sure as hell do not want to see him wrestle with a member of Private Party. Get him the fuck away from Private Party. Get him the fuck away from Andrade. either make him a solos wrestler or bring Jeff in and let them do a tag team run. Because other than that, I have no interest in Matt Hardy. Sorry. If you can't tell, I don't like Matt Hardy right about now. Get him off the damn TV if you're not going to run him the proper way. Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, and Sting won, as they should. Then we had the main event. The AEW World Championship, Hangman Adam Page going up against Adam Cole. The Battle of Adams. One Adam versus another Adam. Which Adam is going to be victorious? And obviously, Adam won. Adam won. I told you from day one, Adam was going to win. I might have said the wrong Adam, though. Because I thought Adam Cole was going to win this damn thing, man. But Adam Hangman Page used a trick out of Cole's book. He used the running knee. He used the knee that Adam Cole's known for. And then he led into the Buckshot Lariat, and he won the match. Hangman Page is still your AEW World Champion, which shocked the hell out of me. I thought Hangman was a transitional champion. And I was wrong with that. He's either going to wait until Kenny's back, or he's going to hold this shit for longer than I thought. I don't know. But other than that, man, like I said, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Damn good show. Was it great? By no means. By no means. It had its flaws, had its down points. But it wasn't a bad show. It wasn't a bad show. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Was it worth $50? I don't fucking know. You make the call. You make the call, because I sure as hell ain't. Listen, I haven't missed an AEW pay-per-view yet. I'm not gonna. I can afford to pay $50 every few months. I'm not too concerned. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of the pay-per-view. Let me know what you thought of everything that happened. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe if you like what I have to say. Make sure you share it out with all your friends. If you have any that like professional wrestling, make sure you share it out to them. And also, one more time, I just want to sit here and say shout out to my boy Joseph Conlon. I know he was at Revolution tonight. Big shout out to him. Make sure you go watch his vlog that's coming up. I know he's been doing vlogs the last couple of days because he's been in Orlando. Also go check out my boy Indigo Uchiha, as he should, I believe, be putting up a review about AEW Revolution later tonight or tomorrow or something like that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. For right now, it's been your one on the AWC Gamers Goon, and I'll see you guys next time.